Awesome. My name is Ayatange. I work on the Microsoft Teams product group, but I'm part of the bigger Microsoft 365 group. And today I'm going to give you a real fast whirlwind tour of all the Microsoft 365 experiences and devices that we have for you today. So I am going to do 35 demos in 20 minutes. I think this is the most action-packed session you will be in today. So with that, I'm going to give you some kind of how to orient yourself. We've got 3 chapters. The first one is really about teamwork collaboration. Second one is productivity on the go. I know we're all moving really quickly and trying to get things done. And the last one's really around AI and how we've infused AI into the Microsoft 365 suite. So let's get started. Teamwork and collaboration. So for those who don't know Microsoft Teams, it's really a 5-in-1 solution where you can work with your teams in a single and secure location. You have everything that you need. Right now you're in a team where you're communicating and collaborating with your teammates. We also have our calendar, our meeting functionality right within Teams. I can join a meeting from there. PSTN calling, as well as voice over IP, as well as file management. Within Teams, we now have inline translation, so we're using AI to translate different languages. We now support up to 36 languages, and it keeps growing, but this really helps you to decrease those language barriers as you work across your teams all around the world. Pop-out chat. This is something that I know a lot of customers were really excited about. We just announced this. We have multi-window functionality, so you can pop out your chats and work across multiple at the same time. Next, we have adding a person to an existing chat. So here I'm talking to 4 different people, but I need to add someone else to the chat. Simply click on that button, add the person, and now I can decide how much history they get. Do they get all the history, maybe 1 or 2 days, or none at all? So this is a great way, as you're onboarding people, great way to use this functionality. Private channels, another one that people have been really requesting. You now have the ability to create a private channel within your teams. You can easily do that by clicking on the private feature right there. Now you're going to add all your people that you want in that private channel, and we'll add one other person. And when I hit done, you'll see that the channel now has a padlock next to it. That's how you can know that it's private. You can clap if you like those features. Teams priority messaging. So I think about this as my important messages in my Outlook. So we do the same thing within Teams. I can hit that red bang there, say that it's important, and so they'll stand out more than the rest. We also have urgent notifications. This is mostly used in the healthcare space. So if you do this to me, I will not enjoy it. But you can give a reminder to folks every 2 minutes. We now have also added a couple messaging extensions, and this is Teams polls. So I'm sure a lot of you are working with different people and you want to get a quick pulse on what's going on. We use this a lot for different activities, happy hours, trying to just understand, hey, how are people feeling? We can create a poll right within Teams. Then my teammates can decide what they want to vote on, and I can also see all of the results. And another messaging extension here is checklists. So we're all working together to do a lot of different things. We want to make sure we're staying in control of that. So here I've created one on Q2 tasks, making sure we have everything that we need to get done. I can send that checklist to my team. From there, all my team members can actually check off what they've done, save those changes, as well as view the checklist, and we can see what we've already completed and what we have to do next. Last message extension we have is Team surveys. So a little bit different than Teams polls. So this gives you a little bit more meat, so you can ask a couple more questions. We have different styles of questions that you can ask. So here I've created one on the SLT review. I need to understand what people are thinking. And so I've created a multiple choice, but I can also include a rating one as well. And I can send this off and get those answers from my teammates. Next, one of my favorite ones, custom backgrounds. So we announced background blur that you see right here to really remove the distractions behind you. But now we've taken it to a next level. You can now pretend you're in your office, or you can even pretend that you're at the beach. So my friend Jason here is really enjoying himself at the beach in our meeting. But sometimes you want that firepower in your meetings, and you got to bring in the big dog. So Satya can also join your meetings. You can upload your own images here. So a lot of people actually use their company logo as their background, but it also helps people turn on their video because they feel better to turn on their video and they don't have to share their messy house or their background behind them. We also want to make sure that meetings are inclusive for everyone. So we've created something called live captions so you can see exactly what's being said in the meeting. And we've built this for those who are hard of hearing or have different levels of language proficiency or even dialing in from a noisy location. But I've actually found myself turning this on by default so I can stay more engaged in the conversation. So great capability. We also want to make sure that you can share your analog whiteboards into Teams. So here the meeting room has a dedicated whiteboard camera, focuses in on the meeting, on the whiteboard, makes the ink even more legible for the people online. And you just saw that she was transparent when she was writing in front of that whiteboard. You can actually go visit our whiteboard experience in the Teams hub, and you can check that out. So now let's jump over to the Surface Hub 2S, this amazing device. So we work in both analog and digital whiteboards. So, I recently was working on a whiteboard in my office, so I took a picture of it, and I actually put it right into my Surface Hub 2S. Amazing device that we have here. It's even battery powered, so I can roll around with it. It's got this amazing rolly thing that we can move it around to room. And now what you just saw is that it took the image and extracted the ink. And now I can play with this. So let's say I want to erase this part right here. I want to move this around. And so now I can make my meetings digital from an analog picture that I had. But I can also make my messy handwriting look a little bit better. So let's fix this so people can read this. And now it changes this into a better format. Really beautifies my handwriting. Thank you. So let's go back to a couple other demos. So let's talk about productivity on the go. We're all doing a lot of different things, and we're probably multitasking a little bit, but let's see how Microsoft 365 can help you there. So Outlook can now play your emails on the go.
I have 5 emails for you right now, including a change to your day. This'll take a few minutes. NBC RNDNP Dolores Roberts changed the time for lunch with Mary from 3:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Just so you know, you also have presentation to MCIU preparation at the same time. About 20 minutes ago, Alvin Lund sent an email about Center for Disease Control, just to you. This is a long one.
Hey Cortana, skip this.
About 20 minutes ago, FACP FITSA MPHTMMD Sherry Clay sent a long email about high patient admissions to 4 addresses.
Hey Cortana,
It said,
flag for later.
I'll flag it for follow-up.
Pretty amazing, right? We want to make sure you keep your eyes on the road if you're driving and listening to your emails. But Outlook also now supports natural language search. Show me emails with attachments from the past month. Show me emails from Megan in April. So now I can quickly find those emails. I know we are always trying to find something, but now you can use the natural language processing to do that. Cortana also creates a briefing email every morning so I can start my day here. So she gives me a daily update of what meetings I have, what prep I need to do, or even some tasks that I have to get done by the end of the day. So here she's helping me with my meetings, what I need to get done. So things I can say I'm completed, or other tasks that I've missed so I stay up to date, and things I need to follow up with, because with all the numbers of emails that I get, I need to make sure I get things done. And to do that, she helps me block focus time in my calendar. So now I have focus time, no one can bother me, and I can get everything done. Now you can also set up a meeting right within Outlook Mobile. So if I click on this icon here, I can convert it to an event and find some time to meet with all these 5 people, hit the day. And what you'll see here is it's by color. I can see that green means, yep, that's a time that we can all meet. I can find a location and even convert this to a Teams meeting on the go, all from your mobile. I do this all the time. We also want to make sure everyone in your organization is protected. So Outlook now, if an email comes in and something doesn't look right, we'll send you a notification that says that, maybe we should check on that. Even if they click on that link, someone in your organization clicks the link, we've blocked it for you. We also have our new Office app, and here it's mobile optimized so I can have everything at the fingertips while I'm on the go. So now when I click on that image to table, I'll take a picture of a table. Now using AI, it actually orients that, and you'll see in a second, it'll turn it into an Excel file. I can open it in Excel, and I didn't do anything manual. It just automatically pops into Excel. Now I can analyze that data. You also have the ability right within that app to sign a document. So whether that's a contract that you have coming up that you need to sign, you don't have to print it, scan it, or write on it and then scan it back in. You can just write on your phone, do that signature, and you are done. So now let's talk about AI and how we've infused AI into Microsoft 365. So let's start with PowerPoint. In PowerPoint Ideas, we have a designer capability where it beautifies your slides. I use this all the time. We actually have already, so you can see here, I'm beautifying my slides. It gives me the ideas and gives me different icons and ways to format my slides. And we've actually already beautified 1 billion slides using this capability. Okay, so we're going to go into a live demo here. And I want to show you PowerPoint subtitles. So I'm going to turn on subtitles. Let's see if this works. こんにちは、皆さん。私の名前はあやです。It worked. So regardless of where you are, if you're going to a foreign country and you need to do a presentation, you can use PowerPoint subtitles. Now, in Word, you can actually @mention someone in your organization and give an action item without having to leave the document. So here I'm talking to Megan, and I need her to look at this one final time before we send it off. And so it'll create a comment, but what you'll see on Megan's side is she will get an email that says, hey, you got to go look at that Word document and take that final pass. But as the person who created that comment, I could do all of that right within Word. Now, in Word Ideas, we also make sure that we can actually analyze everything that you have in your Word document. It even gives me the amount of time it takes to read or even speak. But it can also review the words that are in my document. So, this word's not so common, so they're recommending maybe I do something else. Or even looking at my formalities. So I said can't, should probably use cannot. So it keeps me professional. We also have ideas within Excel. So now from this chart that I have, ideas automatically creates a chart for me, or creates a graph, or an image for me, and it does a little bit extra. It even finds those outliers or data that seems that I should maybe take an extra look at. So this is all using AI. Excel also has the ability to do natural language queries. So now within ideas, I can type in a question. So I can say, which is the best selling product? And it'll automatically give me that answer. I don't have to go look at that data. Now I can even do in 2019. I'm really trying to stump this, but it's really impossible. I can even say which categories have sold over 100K in 2019, and those are your answers. Now we also have stream transcription services. So now when I take a video, I can type in the word that I'm looking for, and with the transcription services, it even tells me where it is within that video. So now when I hit that 15 seconds, it'll automatically go to the timestamp that I need it to go to. But we take it a step further, and you'll hear it in the video right now. When I play this video, you'll hear some background noise. With our new AI enhancement capability, it'll actually remove that noise. So take a listen.
Manufacturer issue where if you're running for a long period of time, there seems to be some thermal issues that are tripping a breaker. So if you're running for short periods of time.
So pretty amazing. You can actually remove all of that background noise. We also have been integrating forms and Microsoft Stream. So I can create a form right here. I want to look at, so I want to get some customer feedback or some, end user feedback. So I'll create a form here. I'll add a couple options, give it a rating. And once I save this form, I want to share it with the rest of my organization. So I'll click the share button. I'll copy that link, but I want to actually put it into a stream video. And I want it because I'm trying to get feedback about this video. So I'll paste that URL, I'll give it a name, and even where I want that form to show up when they're watching that video, because I want to understand their reaction. So now when they get to that point, the survey immediately pops up. You don't have to send them a survey after the fact, and most likely your response rate will be a lot higher in this case. All right, we're coming towards the end. This is Edge collections. So in Edge, I can go and click on the plus button and see all of my site collections. I've already been doing my research here for Orlando and even Halloween. But I've also been looking at AI, and now I have all this information, and when I keep searching on the web and I want to compile that info, I can pull in images as well as words, and now when I share that into Microsoft Word, it'll automatically organize everything and even give me the references right at the bottom so I can find all that information on the web. Lastly, we have Microsoft Search within Bing. So this is internal and external searches right from your search bar. So I'm looking for Jason's office, and I can find it right from here. It knows it's an internal search. But I also need to find, Bill in building 3. And so using AI, it's actually finding the right Bill, and then I can go talk to him. So that was 35 demos in, I think, 20 minutes. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to learn more, you can go to ak.ms/ignite2019 M365 blog. That's where all of our new capabilities are, and you can read all about them. I will definitely stay here and answer any questions if needed. But with that, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Ignite.